Hey guys, this is Evan Wink with 1842 IT here in Austin, Texas. And with everything that's been going on lately as far as coronavirus and the large movement to shift workers to home, I've really been thinking a lot about how organizations, especially small companies that deal with PII information, such as law firms and real estate agents and just really any business in general that does any significant amount of sales and maintains a sales database, how they can take steps to make sure that that information that is on their mobile workforce devices is being protected. So the first thing that I want to talk about is like security 101 that everybody should be doing regardless of whether or not they're working from home. And that's making sure that your devices, not just your computer, but also your iPhones and your Android cell phones, your tablets, are up to date and are running the latest security patches. This is going to really help to make sure that your devices are protected against known threats that are widely published and very well documented on how these threats can be exploited. The second thing I want to talk about is making sure that you're using a next generation antivirus program on not only your laptop again, but also your mobile devices. This can be something like Carbon Black or Fortinet's EDR software that provides both protection before an exploit and has advanced protection to monitor your devices while attacks are actually going on. The third thing, again, is pretty much security 101, but is a surprising number of people don't have enabled, and that's device encryption. If your laptop is stolen and not protected by a password, or even if it is protected by a password, but it's not encrypted, your drive is basically wide open for a bad actor to take your information and with relatively little effort to be able to uh, extract sensitive data from your computers. Fortunately, drive encryption and device encryption is something that's built into both Macs using the built-in File Vault feature and Windows using BitLocker. Uh, Both of these features are pretty well regarded and super easy to enable as long as you make sure to document and save your device encryption keys for your own use. Put this in a super safe place. Um, and you want to make sure that these keys are protected in the same way that you would protect your passport or your social security card or your birth certificate, because without those codes, your computer cannot be unlocked or decrypted. And so if you lose those, you are going to lose your data. The fourth thing is the ability for employers and teams to be able to remotely manage and wipe their devices in the case or in the event that a device is lost or stolen. There are lots of tools on the market to be able to handle this. Some offer free trials, offer relatively low fee per device or per user per month. These are pieces of software that we can help implement for organizations as part of managed services, or you can implement yourself if you are a little bit technical and feel like that's something you want to manage for a small team. The fifth thing, and it's probably the most important, I think, of the list, is for users to remain extra vigilant and aware about their digital communication, text messages, emails, and be aware of the increase in phishing threats that are a result of crises and pandemics and natural disasters as they happen. Cyber criminals really take this opportunity to play off people's fears and try and either get them to take some sort of action to compromise their machine or to steal something from them or to gain information to be used later in a more sophisticated attack. So just users need to be aware of phishing attempts. If they get something suspicious and you think it's even a little bit suspicious, don't open it. If it is from somebody that's within your sphere of influence, a family member or a coworker, reach out to them in a secondary manner and verify with them and say, hey, did this actually come from you? Is it legitimate? Lastly, thanks for taking a couple minutes to listen to me ramble about how to protect yourself while you work from home. And just hope everybody stays safe and we keep working through this. I know there's going to be a lot of individuals and companies that are affected really long term as a result of coronavirus. So, also, if you need help implementing any of these items within your organization, if you either aren't comfortable doing them yourselves, or if you just don't have time amongst everything else that's going on to do these, feel free to reach out to us on our website at 1842it.com. You can book appointments or give us a shout there, and we'll be happy to help you out. Thanks. Take care.